Victoria Givens here with Givens Facial Plastic Surgery in Austin, Texas, and we're going to be talking about some microneedling today, specifically the difference between the microneedling technique I use for the skin versus the microstamping technique that I use for hair restoration. Now, it seems like a pretty straightforward or simple concept, but I do get a lot of questions about what the difference between a microneedling technique and a microstamping technique is, and it's really important to understand so that you properly treat the patient. So the main thing they have in common is you still are using the same microneedling pen. Mine is a rechargeable pen with a disposable cartridge that I can set at different depths as I please as I go during the procedure. Now, I'm going to first tell you about the microneedling technique is where, and I'm use this for skin treatment, I'm going to use the back of my hand. I basically will take the microneedling pen when it's on and I will go back and forth, side to side, and around almost in an oscillating / pulling motion. You don't want to drag on the skin, but you do want to get a diffuse, nice erythema, but you're actually moving across the skin in a great pattern. Now, the microstamping technique is different in that you still set your pen to whatever depth you need it to go to. I usually go to the dermal level, but in a hair restoration procedure, you don't really want to pull back and forth because you risk pulling out those hair follicles. What you actually want to do is stamp down onto the skin. Pretend that this again is, say, my scalp with hair on it. You actually want to set your depth, stamp down onto the skin, and pull up. Then move over, stamp down onto the skin, and pull up. Pretty simple concept, but very important to know the difference so that you treat the patient appropriately. Now stay tuned. After this, you'll see a in-person patient that is being treated for hair restoration, and you'll see the specific microstamping technique that I used. And always as a reminder, if you're ready to transform your life, it's time to call me at 737-787-8200. Thanks for tuning in.